With sea turtle nesting season in full force, activists are keeping a close eye on local beaches, and some say the embankments or the scarps are a huge problem for mother turtles trying to lay their eggs. News Channel 5's Jamel Lene is live in Chopper 5 over one of those troubled areas in Highland Beach to tell us what's being done to help. Jamel?
Well, I am here. We're over Highland Beach, and we're just north of Spanish River Boulevard. Now, let's take a look down on the beach and show you what a escarpment looks like. Now, as you can see, it's very difficult for turtles to climb over this high sand wall when it's time for them to lay their eggs. A few feet away from this escarpment, you see the leatherback and the loggerhead nest. The sand, nice and level. Activists say this is the ideal situation for a successful nesting season.
She had come out here and she saw the wall. Her instinct would be to just hit the wall and turn around and do what we call a false cross, which means there was a failed nesting attempt.
Something sea turtle activist Stacy Lee Sherwood doesn't want to see happen during the sea turtle nesting season.
They crawl out of the water, and if they see any kind of escarpment, even if it's a foot, they will turn around and not nest.
These escarpments on Highland Beach are 3 to 5 feet high. The waves building walls of sand, making it harder for mothers to lay their eggs. Stacy Lee, along with other volunteers, try to level the embankments as much as possible. She says dozens of nests are lost each year.
She'll put her nest right on top of what becomes an escarpment, and then perhaps the next morning or a day or two there's a storm or high tides, and it basically carves out right where the nest is, so her nest is right on top of the escarpment. Many times we end up losing those nests.
She says these walls are popping up all along the east coast of Florida. Here's Chopper 5 video of a scarp south of the Jupiter Inlet. Town officials say it is localized to a small section of the beach, and they don't want to risk disturbing any nest by knocking it down. In Highland Beach, the beach is private, and so the town is not responsible. Stacy Lee hopes an agency steps in to prevent further loss.
Be nice if they could help us out a little.
Now, last week, FWC required the town of Palm Beach to knock down a scarp wall that was 100 feet in length because it was interfering with nesting. Now, we're checking to see if FWC will require other municipalities to do the same during the season. That's the latest here in Chopper 5. I'm Jamel Lene for WPTV News Channel 5.